Welcome to another episode of BassLife&Bullshgt. I'm your host, Teron Creighton. Today we got a very special guest. I say that every show, but today, you know what I'm saying, we got my girl, Najaya. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing today? What's up, y'all?
I'm doing all right. I'm feeling good. I'm happy you here. You know what I'm saying?
We here. What's good?
And not too much. Everything is going.
You on like your
It's
fifth,
not
sixth, seventh
six,
episode?
six.
Ooh,
We 6 episodes in. It's crazy.
that's fire.
It's cool. I'm doing it all like right now. I got some help. But most of it is, it's just me like
Yeah.
getting it and trying to, doing the thing. And I'm, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool.
I fuck with
I
it.
like it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I love talking to my people. It's kind of cool just to be, you know what I'm saying, sit down and see what's going on with everybody. And I love that everybody that I've asked to do it so great at what they do, you know what I'm saying? And willing to come here to talk about it,
I think that's a testament of who you are as a person and people willing to be like, you know what, not here, yeah. You doing something, you need help, I got you.
That's what's up. I appreciate that for sure, for sure. So, yeah, tell the people about you.
What's good, y'all? My name is Najaya. I am a multi-hyphenate creative. I am an artist. I write, rap, sing, engineer. I wouldn't call myself a promoter, but I do build spaces for Black culture, and I do my best to build community.
Well, you definitely mentioned that you're an artist, and I hear some of your influences, especially now after after what we were just playing.
Yeah.
But who are some of your early influences and people that you listen to and that you love growing up?
So my mom is the biggest probably inspiration or the most impactful element of my musical taste. Growing up, she listened to a lot of soul, 60s, 70s soul, what her mom listened to when she was growing up. She listened to blues, so a specific song, BB King, Etta James, There's Something on Your Mind. That is a core song in my heart and soul and mind. I know I pointed to my mind, shut up. She listened to Jimi Hendrix. She listened to a lot of Parliament Funkadelic, a lot of Bootsy Collins. So basically, both my first name and my family nickname derive from musicians. Najee Ali, my name Najaya came from Najee Ali. And my family nickname, if y'all call me this in public, I'm not gonna answer you if you're not my family. But my family nickname is Bootsy from Bootsy Collins. Spelled with an I though, not a.
Why did they name you that?
She just like Bootsy Collins. And then my sister, I have a sister that's 8 years older than me, so she's listening to like what's new popping at the time. So she listening to Rough Riders, Brandy, Hot Boys. Hot Boys, forget it. My mama know the whole 400 Degrees song by Juvenile. Like Hot Boys was up. And then as I go into my teenage years, I listened to a lot of what they would call blog era rap, backpack rap. So a lot of He Who We Shall Not Say His Name No More. But that boy had late registration. That was probably my first album I really went to spend my bread on. And I anticipated.
Ain't on them.
I'm not. We just going to acknowledge that his earlier music was impactful for me at the time as a teenager.
It's still impacting somebody, just not you. Right?
It's still impacting me. That era.
I can't say I love the music now.
No, I'm just saying like, that era of that person's music was impactful to me as an artist now, and I'll never not say that.
I have to ask you this question. What's your favorite bass line?
Okay, I got two. I got two.
I like that.
My favorite bass lines are one, Don't Stop the Music, Yarborough and Peoples. Rest in peace to Kevin Yarborough. And then the second one, my namesake, or I'm his namesake. I don't know which order it go, but I'd rather be with you, Bootsy Collins.
Boom.
But don't.
Exactly. The kick don't stop. Well, it do stop, but not right there.
Sorry.
Bing, 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 bing. Can't be touched.
Yeah.
Like, even the music that I'm listening to today that's trying to mimic that still sounds garage bandish to it. I hate that was off the cuz that was not me trying to throw no shade.
But what do you mean by that?
Like, after listening to that, because we just listened to it. After listening to it, the mix and the individuality of the everything just happening, it just does. It's everything goes so good together, but it's so clear and it's not as dirty as what's going on right now.
The mix.
The sound itself. Now it's good. I'm not saying it's not good. Even the shit that I'm doing. I'm not saying, I'm not talking about nobody.
We know you're not disparaging. You just
But I'm saying
opining.
it's a little dirtier than it was then. It's very clean, but still got that thing to it. And I think that thing that we thinking is dirt is something different. I think it might be the imperfection.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not saying.
I think so. It's they giving you the feeling. They giving you the feeling. And they wasn't adding a lot onto the feeling. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not the most historically astute when it comes to mixing techniques. But I don't think they had a lot of techniques where they could like add a filter, or even if in that sense, then it wouldn't have been a filter, but a certain they did.
They did. So what? They did. They just EQ.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. It wasn't like a filter as we know it, but they EQ'd it in a way.
But if you listen to the bass and the guitar, the bass got that was like an auto filter on it. It's either an auto filter or chorus or a fucking phaser, because that like, but I think it's definitely it sounds like a wah, but I think it's like a auto, like, or it may not be auto. He might be doing it with his foot. Yeah. I'm not sure how he did it. I don't know. I'm not really a gear person, so don't.
Yeah, I'm like,
please don't come for me on that shit, because I don't know nothing about.
Don't even come forward, just teach.
Yeah. Let me know what it is, please. Somebody give me the information, because I want to know. But I'm thinking what it sounds like is a auto, like if you're using plugins, it sounds like an auto filter, or it sounds like a wah pedal.
But I guess to my point is now a lot of people, and maybe now in the mainstream music, they are actually using the gear and just the gear. No, but I think if you're using plugins, you use your ear less and lean more on
presets, man.
Presets, even if it's not a preset, even if you use the plugin still has a sense of presets to where you don't have to use your ear in the same way as if you didn't have the plugin and you actually just using the gear. And you have to listen and make sure it's exactly, even if the timing is not perfect, you listening to make sure the feel is perfect. Yeah. Whereas if you're using plugin, and I'm not no purist and all that shit.
I got you. Yeah, I don't like I said, I'm not a gear person. I just like, you know what I'm saying? I know what I want to hear at that time, so I'll try to find it and make it do whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like a person. I'm not trying to, I got this 1995 Strat or 1990 or 1965. I've never been that type of person. I'm not knocking it because I love it, because when I play one, I'll be like, damn, I understand. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But because of where I come from, I didn't have access to that shit. So
I would like to be a person like that. Yeah, I just don't know this shit. I will.
I'm like, trust me, once, you know what I'm saying? It's wait till I get my money right. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll have as many 19
like a playground. It's like your
guitars
playground
as I want. But right now, that's not the priority. You know what I'm saying? It's really, just figuring out how to use what I got.
And that's a whole nother creative playground in its own self.
Mm-hmm. You are a live music curator. and you have this company and this event that goes on, I won't even say annually. It's almost like periodically. It's almost like quarterly at this point. You know what I'm saying? Planet Bloom.
Yes.
Please tell the people about Planet Bloom.
Okay, I have a platform currently called Planet Bloom. It started off called The Garden. The original intention for The Garden was to platform emerging artists in soul and hip hop to help them develop their ticket history so that when they went to agents or other promoters, they had a case to show, like, yo, I can sell tickets, bro, because if what I learned in my current position at my 9 to 5 job, artists that do not have ticket sales history, it's hard to prove to the promoter that they can sell tickets to an event. Just like trying to get a job. If you don't got a job, if you ain't had no job, and you trying to get a job, they like, you ain't got no job. And I'm like, I'm trying to get a job, you ain't blah, blah, blah. Back and forth. It was the same thing. So we created The Garden. After a little bit of time, The Garden name, we decided we were going to rebrand into something that was less familiar. And so now we are Planet Bloom. And the expansion of Planet Bloom has gone from being essentially a live music incubator for emerging artists to a live and digital ecosystem, still for emerging artists, not just in soul and hip hop, but Black music in general, with a specific lens on it, the lens that is my own. But I use the resources I have in my job to kind of elevate and create opportunities for emerging artists that they may not have if they were continuing to pursue it on their own. And as an independent artist, obviously I want to leverage the platform for myself, but it's way deeper than me. It's way bigger than me. And it's really just creating an ecosystem so that we can continue to develop Black culture and give it places to land and not just create it in this space of isolation, in which the isolation is beautiful. I'm not above gatekeeping in a specific sense, but we definitely need to incubate and prepare before we spread out to the world, and that's kind of what I want this space to be. So yeah, I
That's
hope that makes
hard.
sense.
Oh, that made a lot of sense. At least I think it made sense.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's super dope. What got you into that? Like what was the thing that you was like, I want to help artists, you know?
So the first festival I worked was One Music Fest in 2022. And looking at the lineup, I had been to a few of the different stages throughout the day, probably the first or second day. I'm not sure which day. But Mariba, I hope I'm saying her name right because I used to say
The
Mariba.
artist?
Yeah. Is it Mariba or Mariba?
I can't tell you. But I know you're
But
talking about.
yeah, so her, so she performed at that festival, and I had just started my position at Live Nation Urban. Shout out, shout out to the squad. But I had just started my job. That was my first festival, and I'm like, what if we had an event that was just music like this? So like at the time, she wasn't necessarily emerging or rising, but she was in the earlier part of the day. But I'm like, what if we had something where we highlighted this vein sonically of artists? I call them the artsy blacks. I'm gonna figure out a more specific name for them. But I'm like, what if we have an event for that? My colleague June, he has a platform called Houses of Love that platforms Black LGBTQIA plus talent. He already had the platform at our job. He was like, you should go talk to our boss about it. Talk to him about it. He liked it. But at the time, he wasn't putting up no bread, which is fine. I just started there and I wasn't asking for that. It was just an idea. So then an opportunity presented itself within the same company to put on a show, the same show, whatever I thought of, and I had a budget behind it. So I did it. And I hit you to do it.
Absolutely.
Backstory, I used to run sound sometimes at a church, Resurrection Church of LA in Carson.
Mm-hmm.
I used to run sound there, and that's where I met Teron.
Yep.
I didn't really talk to Teron like that for real. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't talk to nobody. Very introverted person. I ain't really chopping for real. I'm here to do my job, and I'm gonna get on up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
But when I had this opportunity to create this show. I knew I couldn't music direct. I don't play no instruments. I don't even really know enough people to put a band together. But guess what? This guy puts bands together every week. I'm gonna ask him if he can, you know what I'm saying? So I called Teron, asked him to put a band together. I literally just went to my liked songs on Spotify and was like, oh, this artist should have opportunity to perform. They fire. This artist should have opportunity to perform. They fire. And picked 11 artists. That shit didn't make no sense. It was
It
kind of
was crazy. Jeez.
I never
Y'all should have saw how many songs they sent. It was like 3, 4, 5 songs of artists. And I was like, there's no way. And with the time that we had to.
technically 3 of the sets was jams. So you ain't really have to learn nothing new. You can make up some yams.
But even you're right. But even the artists that wasn't, you said 3 out of 11, that's 8. So, but it's cool.
But Slim did a couple for the yams.
You right.
That's still sick.
But it was still cool because we had already made it to where we play for a certain amount of artists, and the other artists was like they gonna use tracks. But when we got there and they heard
they played so cold.
We played with like we did sound check is what happened. We was in sound check and they was like, dang, can they play for us too? And we was like, well, we only really rehearsed these because we thought y'all was using tracks, and they was like, man, they don't
just
care.
Come in because it speaks to the caliber of musicians that he corralled and produced and put together.
Every time. I mean, I want to call the best because I want to be around the best. So shout out to all of them guys, like everybody. Like I mean, it's so many names. I can't call them all.
It's been a minute for sure. Like it's been.
No, I'm talking about just people who I call in general who work with me. You know what I'm saying? Like like it's so many. I can't just be like, shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, we'll be going forever because there's a lot of them. But they all cold though, right?
I will say every person. So this year was interesting. But every single show. Before I get to this year, I want to speak to the earlier shows. I will say every single time, mind you, I ain't no promoter. I work for a promotion company. I'm not a promoter, I'm an artist. And my intention is to community build. So that's what I will go into the show with. But we did a great job. Grew from the first one to the third one. Grew, went from free tickets to free and purchase tickets to almost pretty much sold out to the last show. All purchased. So definitely grew. Yeah, like definitely grew.
It grew for sure.
Even the artists are just.
I want you to stop taking I'm a promoter as a insult. Because that's not insulting. It's only insulting because we heard of so many bad promoters.
I think I'm not insulted by being called a promoter. I think that it's more so a thing of me not feeling confident in being a promoter.
Well, I hate to tell you, you sold out the Peppermint Club. She sold out the Peppermint Club in LA.
The curation sold out the Peppermint
Club. The curation what do you think promoters do? Somebody tell her what promoters do. What do you think? They just getting a rapper to come in to they just say, hey, so and so, can you come and rap tonight at my club at 12? You know what they say, how much is it? And what they do, they pay them, right? You know? Yeah, so I mean, you very much
I guess it wasn't until this year's series of Planet Bloom events where I had to feel the heat of being a promoter in ways that I didn't feel it with the other shows.
Well, the other shows were different because it was kind of like, it was more just kind of us and, your core people doing the thing. Yeah. Then, these last few shows, you had sponsors and you had more hands and heads and numbers and letters and emails and everything. You know what I'm saying? You had all of the phone
Thank
calls.
you, Lord. I'm grateful. Amen.
Yeah, you had, yeah. So it's a, but
Different
it's a,
factors at play.
yeah, it's a beautiful thing that is growing. That lets you know that it's growing because other people want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's amazing.
No, yeah, to your point. I learned a lot this year. So going into next year and even expanding now into it being live and digital. So I've always had aspirations of being a media executive and finding stories to tell or to platform, which is why I wanted to platform the emerging artists to begin with. But expanding what that looks like and keeping it from being just live shows to, you know, serial content. I forgot where I was going with that. But basically, uh just really expanding the platform to help people tell their stories.
Yeah, but
That's
Planet
what that's
Bloom is
about.
super dope. I think it's great for artists. I love it because it's like you introduce me to artists all the time that I haven't heard of, or that I have heard of, but I haven't maybe heard that many songs from them. Then I would like, you know, end up playing behind them because you know what I'm saying, I'm in the band. So I think that's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. Yeah, there's so many, because it's so many artists. It's so many, and you can't meet everybody, or you can't listen to everybody.
Yeah.
So it's cool when know somebody who got a different playlist than you and have different, just know different people.
Yeah.
Or
And then even when
different
y'all
kinds of
come
music.
in with the artists, like it just be so I don't know. It's like it's so different when you see it in your head. You're like, okay, these artists XYZ. And then just knowing the caliber, knowing from the first show we did together, I'm like, okay, for sure I can trust him. I know he gonna make sure the shit fire. And just seeing it happen time and time again, I'm like, I know if this artist perform with a live band, because Planet Bloom could absolutely just be artists and tracks. Like they could just bring that.
Absolutely.
It would be so much easier.
Yeah, that's
Oh
real
my
easy.
God.
Yeah, that's real easy.
Ah,
But that's not really that entertaining. It's cool and it's good, but like, your favorite artists in the world today got bands. You know what I'm saying? You might find some, but they like, they not those.
Yeah.
They not one of them. Like they might do festivals and kill it, you know what I'm saying? But they not doing like them joints. Like people love the entertainment and it feel when there's more people on stage, I think people feel like they a part of it in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Even the energy from just musicians being on, just from there being live instrumentation instead of the perfect tracks that have been mixed perfectly and sound exactly at this exact level, and it's never going to get louder.
No There's no human feel to that. Like I think, we love when it feels like it feels like today. It don't feel like it did yesterday. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about playing live music. Yeah. Even though I'm not a fan of touring itself, I do love that part of it. I love going on the stage a different day and playing a different thing on this. In this moment. This is where I'm at, and this is how I'm feeling right now. I'm not going to play what I played yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to play this because I'm feeling like this right now. I'm not thinking of, oh, I got to play this lick because it's about what do I feel like right now? Like, this is how I feel. I need to play this.
I would say that's why I prefer doing live sound. Let me just preface this. By no means am I an engineer queen, but I do engineer. I can engineer and have engineered.
Man, don't do that to yourself.
I know you right. You right. You actually
just
right.
Say you an engineer.
You right.
Don't be like I ain't no engineer queen. Fuck that.
You right.
Shit.
I engineer.
An engineer queen.
I'm an engineer queen.
Yeah.
Let me run it back.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Because how many people? No offense to. I know it's a lot of women that do it. So that's not who I'm talking to right now. I'm talking about the ones that don't. You know how many people in general, not even just women. Like, it's hard to find a good engineer that can actually hear where the problem is coming from and fix it in real time versus you be like, you just constantly like, yo, can you get that woo? Like they be like, what's like, you know, and they fishing for it. Like they don't know where is it. They can't even hear it almost sometimes, you know, which is, you know, I hate that it's like that for them, but but it be like that. It really be like that. Like, you know, I think I'm. See, I said this before, but I have patience when it comes to that stuff. See, and I said that on the first show, and like, no, she was like, "No, you ain't got no patience." I'm like,
to me,
no, so me that somebody told me on the first episode that I had no patience. Oh, really? Say no, I'm lying. She didn't say I didn't have any patience. She said I do have some patience, but I was like, but I'm not patient. Like, what are you saying? Like, I don't understand. But she don't think that I have
any, basically.
I don't know if it's any. I just don't think she think that I'm patient. I'm not a patient person. But I thought I was pretty patient, especially when it comes to just
I'll say you've been patient in my experience now. Maybe you ain't been patient in her experience. Well, I ain't gonna say she wrong.
Well, okay, so maybe it's just because of different people. Yeah, and your patience is very short.
Reflective patience.
Your patience is kind of short.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh wait, mine?
Yeah. When it comes
to, you know what, you're not the first person to tell me that.
No, it's not about you flipping out either.
Which is okay. Yeah.
It's about I think this is what she was trying to tell me, which is crazy. It's not about you flipping out, it's your reaction to what's happening in the moment. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me about my reaction. I really want to know. Tell me
you know you will. It's like fucking fire coming out of your hair.
Really?
Like it's not fire. Even if it's not fire, it's like smoke.
It's like it's coming.
It's like what's like. Damn. Like what's going on? Like why this? I'm like, it's okay. Do I not do that? I mean, like, we got it. It's cool.
I feel like you've done it less.
I done it less. No, absolutely.
Okay, for sure. I'm like, damn, I'm just talking. No,
not still.
No.
But
Absolutely first. The first two for sure.
The first two, you was like, I was like, hey, we good. I was like, what else going on? I'm trying to change the subject. I'm like, what else is it? Nah, we good. You like.
I get anxious. Angsty.
I'm like, nah. We not doing that. We good. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like everybody work better. Everybody, when the person at the top is relaxed, you know what I'm saying? Then it makes everybody just feel comfortable in being there and doing the job. Then it's like we just having a good time at this point. We not like, oh,
everybody
ain't nobody on edge. Yeah. I know nobody's on edge because you know what I'm saying? Because the person at the top is relaxed. That's what I don't know if that's no.
It comes across that way to me. I will say,
I have no real experience. I just think that it's you know, because I know how I am, and I don't, you know what I'm saying? If I'm looking at somebody or somebody call me to do something, if they like, what the fuck? Well, I'm not going to, if they frazzle, I'm not going to be like that. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to be just like, yo, well, shit, you called me to do this. I thought we was.
I thought y'all had this
I
shit
thought y'all
handled.
had this shit handled. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to be prepared to do what I got to do or figure out how to get prepared to do what I got to do, you know? But yeah, what you about to say? I'm sorry.
No, you good. I was just going to say, so me and my homegirl, Juanita, shout out to Juanita, Sage Beat Love. We trying to restart our book club. And over the summer, when I was going through that very new experience, I talked to her one day and she was telling me about this book called Love and Kindness by, I think her name is Sharon Salzberg. The Art of Love and Kindness or something. So, so we restarting our book club, and that's the book we starting with. And,
what's the name of the book club?
We ain't got no name. We still trying to figure out how to really operate it because right now it's just me and her.
No, you know, see, come on now. That's why I'm glad you came, and I'm glad we here on the. You definitely I think you need a name for your book club. Okay. You need to make it a community, right? So, I mean, I can talk to you here or off the camera about that, because it's literally, I don't think it's that difficult.
It's not that deep, right?
It's not that hard, right?
Right, yeah.
It's really and you can even, you know what I'm saying, monetize it.
Yes.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying? But a book club, you know, with what you do, you can do other things and then just have book club be a part of what you do because of the things that you do. You know what I'm saying? But like, you should definitely make a name for y'all book club.
Okay.
And I think that would almost give it a face because it got a name. You know what I'm saying? And then after you get a name, then you probably want to put a face to it, like a logo or something that makes people know we going to this book club too, because we like the books that they offering us or they telling us to read. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would be cool for sure.
Yeah, we gonna work on that. It's so many things. Ultimately, I'm gonna say this part first, and I'm gonna go to my ultimately. This part first. So from that book, and mind you, shout out to Juanita because she read consistently, like diligently.
Shout out to Juanita because I want to be like Juanita. I want to read books consistently. Like, I've read some books. Like, don't get me wrong, but I haven't got into where I read books. Like, I read stuff, but not like books consistently.
We
Like,
didn't help you talk your shit better.
I know, and that's why I need it, cause I hate saying, you know what I'm saying.
Like, let me tell you what I'm saying. So here, if we reference Friends for Nine,
you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Just saying, you know what I'm saying? That shit pisses me off.
I feel you.
But yeah.
Oh wait, equanimity. I'm trying to remember because I'll be done forgot what I'm talking about. So look,
what is that?
So today we meet, we talk about the book for the first time. Mind you, I ain't read the first chapter yet. Shh, everybody don't judge me. The book is The Art of Loving Kindness.
Oh, you talking about it?
So in the introduction, she's talking about, because I guess the book is based off Buddha's teachings. And there are 4 elements, I guess, to loving people or to loving kindness, which is a Buddha
mindset or
lesson or whatever the fuck from Buddha.
Teaching.
Teaching. And they're called the Brahma Viharas. I probably mispronounced it. But there's 4 elements to it. There is sympathetic joy. There is equanimity. There's compassion. And there's one other thing I forgot. But I'm like, okay, what the fuck is equanimity? I never heard of that. I don't know what it is. So I look it up. Equanimity is mental calmness, especially as a leader, and blah, blah, blah.
I like that.
So equanimity. When I read it today, I'm like,
I want to.
Yeah.
I gotta look that up.
What is the adjective? What is the state of being equanimous?
I might put the spelling of that and the definition right in the
lower
middle
third.
Of us. Oh God, like what?
Okay, because so when you mention like how I get and my patience is low and I be like, what's going on? I get anxious. I'm an angsty person. I know that's why I love punk rock. But
I can see that.
Ultimately, I want to get to a point where even if publicly I'm not this, but I mean, even if privately I'm not this, publicly I give serenity. I give wise sage like Erykah Badu or Felicia Rashad.
I feel like you just be pure, all of that.
Yeah, be all the things. Be angsty and fuck a wise angsty heifer.
You know, well, I don't know. I think the angsty shit. No, don't please don't. Or angsty.
Please don't be a heifer.
What do you got coming up next?
So I'm working on a focus track. They don't like the word single. So I'm working on a focus track.
Focus track. That's my first time hearing that.
Yeah, we just gonna see how the people. Thing? It's probably not new. It's new to me. And we're gonna see how people feel about the song. I know how I feel about it. It's fine. I know how people in my circle feel about it.
You know, just post your like. Yeah, I could go. You know how I
finna say you was finna go.
You know how I am.
You was finna go.
I want you to do. I want to finish. You finish.
I'm working on a rollout strategy. I can drop music and be like, yeah, nigga, I dropped a song. But they gonna be like, yeah, cute. Anyway, about my rest of life. So really working on a rollout strategy for that song. It's fire. People gonna fuck with it. It's giving Naj If I Was Missy in 2020. It wasn't this year, but it was after COVID. That's all everybody need to know. But nah, I'm really excited about this song. That shit fire. I've been wanting to drop it. I feel like don't nothing sound like it right now. So I'm hyped. I'm excited.
That's dope. I'm happy for you. When is it dropping?
Tentatively September 30th. But we're gonna see.
Okay.
I feel good about that date though. You know what I'm saying?
You do?
I think I do. Look.
Yeah, you looking at your
I feel like it's good.
I like that.
I feel like it's good.
That's what's up. Me too. I like the song, you know.
You gonna give me that bass line?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Ah! We gonna see.
We gonna that song is gonna be out.
It's gonna be out.
Absolutely. And y'all gonna hear some bass. For sure.
Yeah, fear. Yeah.
Feel me? But yeah, that's super dope. I'm happy for you. You know what I'm saying? You keep going. Whatever you do, don't you stop. Don't you stop doing what you're doing. Cause we need you know what I'm saying? We need you out here. For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm keep that in mind.
Come on now. You don't understand. You got the voice of a lot of people. You know, a lot of people can't say or do the things that you're doing because of they don't. First of all, they don't have the platform. They just don't have the resources to do it. But you're doing it with the resources, and people love you for that. You know, in spite of the things that you go through, whatever you have to go through to get there, it doesn't matter because when people are in the space and you know, feeling that feeling where they just enjoying the music or just whatever it is, that's, you know, they appreciate you for that, you know. Yeah. I think they do for sure. They wouldn't show up. Ooh, they wouldn't pay for it.
No, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't leave their house for it. They would just sit in the house, be on Netflix or go to a bar. They can do anything, but they literally chose and choose to come to listen to live music.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah,
man.
And that says a lot. Yeah, shout out to y'all
shout out to the folks coming out for real.
Appreciate y'all
for real. That's all.
Yeah, and all the artists for right, like
top tier quality performances.
Absolutely.
I honestly booked these artists. A lot of these artists I booked, I haven't even until this year. I haven't looked at their like performance
live
history.
Performance. You only go off of what you like to hear.
The music. That's and like the music is created in a way I can tell you want to perform.
Playlist curator, you know what I'm saying?
I can
but
tell.
You know you like the music, but the music that you like, you know what I'm saying? It's like artists who care.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not that it. You don't even have to look at their live shows to know that they care about their music because of the music that they creating.
Yeah.
And that's kind of cool. Huh? Well, that's a lot of real cool,
tight,
actually. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah. Well, you know, I appreciate you for being here.
Oh, everybody! Shout out to Ron, BassLife&Bullshgt. Woo.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put a little crowd in the back.
Yeah, you should. Damn, son. Put one of them too. Where'd you find this?
Where you find this?
Put one of them in there.
Not the mixtape. That's the mixtape days. I remember that. You funny as hell.
Put one of them.
So yeah, I appreciate you. You know, episode 6.
Come on, 6 is my life number. Did you know that?
Really? No, I had no idea.
That's my life path number. Look
and
it up.
Here you are.
And here I am.
On episode 6. Which is crazy because she was supposed to be episode 2. And then
life happened.
And
things
here we are at 6, and that's your life number on the BassLife&Bullshgt podcast.
Yeah.
And thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe, join, follow her. Give them your Instagram, please.
My Instagram is Naj, Najor, Naj again, Aya, Naj or Najaya. But make sure you follow BassLife&Bullshgt. You're going to see so many motherfucking, yeah.
And subscribe on their YouTube channel.
Subscribe on it. Hit that little, hit that little yams. The shit that like that. Yeah, hit that one.
Yeah. So thank y'all again for watching. Appreciate y'all. And that's another episode of BassLife&Bullshgt. We'll holla. Peace.